Yo, hey man, say man, how's your day, man? It's Fair Trade Gio come out with another video, man. We about to go ahead and get into this video, man. I don't want to waste y'all time because I don't want you wasting mine. Oh, yes, sir, man. Let's go ahead and get into this video, man. And just as the title reads, it's time to leave the world behind. For those who haven't made the choice, for those who haven't sat with themselves and just taking a second to pay attention to what's going on in the world, man, it is time to leave it behind. Well, what does that mean? We have to make a decision. We all have to make a decision, and not necessarily you. You have to make a decision. Do you want to continue living the life everybody else is doing? Do you want to continue experiencing what everybody else is experiencing? Death, heartache, hardship, just ridiculous amounts of evilness, right? And one could be like, well, GDO, how can we get away from that? We all will experience that. Yes, we all will experience that at some level, but for the people that's in impoverished situations, it's at a heightened level, right? We all know we all should be paying attention right now. God bless those families who aren't receiving the benefits they need that actually need it. But hey, this is a great opportunity for us to really find out what we are made out of, right? Our weaknesses, our strengths. Our weaknesses, we should be attacking those daily. We should be exposing those daily. And why do I say that? When you attack your weaknesses and you expose yourself to your weaknesses, they will then turn into your strengths. Your strengths. You should be taking your strengths that you have and multiplying them by a million, right? I'm a trader, so I have a skill that probably only 2% of the world actually has. And every day I'm paying attention to the economy. As in a sense, being a trader, you're really reading the world's heartbeat. That's literally all you're doing. You're just reading the world's heartbeat based off of where gaps are. You can tell when things are gonna go down and when things are gonna be good, right? And that's what this video is about. Picking a skill to get to make it through this time. Because for the people of wealth, when the world seems to be burning down, it's just simply a wealth transfer for them. When stock prices are down, when crypto prices are down, it's simply just opportunities for their counterparts to get in and to skyrocket and to build and to maintain their wealth, right? So you have to make a decision. You have to make a conscious decision on what do you plan on doing with your life? What do you plan on doing? Do you plan on living a life of paycheck to paycheck, worry, stress, or do you want to experience what life can be being great, being successful monetarily, spiritually, physically, and mentally? Because again, when we make the decision to change our life, change our lineage, and break the change of generational poverty, you have to understand it's a life change in total. This isn't just something you can do in one aspect and then leave the rest of them to fall to the wayside. No, you have to grab everything in your life and totally shake it until the impurities come out. Burn it until the impurities come out. And that's what it feels like. Going against the grain is going to feel like you're walking through fire. And it is fire. It's hard. It's rough. It's the most difficult thing you will do because again we're breaking generational curses. And again, what I'm saying, generational curses. For generations, your family has been going down this path, but you were born to change that. You have the ability to change that, man. We're in 2025. The access for wealth has never been greater than now. The access to knowledge has never been greater to now. No, there are not a lot of layoffs in the world right now. Or in the United States, there are not a lot of layoffs. But when it comes to hiring, people are not hiring. Job creations, those are on the halt. And pay raises, that's on the halt. But what do you see rising? Prices. And there is a conversation me and my uncle used to always have on the road. We seen that inflation was here, and we were like, do you think price is gonna go back where it used to be? And he always said, with inflation, there is no such thing as prices returning to. Whatever inflation is applied, that is the new norm. and the money doesn't follow. We all know that the money doesn't follow the rise in prices of goods, right? The money stays stagnant. So what does that mean? You have to make 2 times as much as you did before, 3 times as much as you did before, 5 times as you did as much as before, because again, that's the new normal. Do not expect somebody to come save you. Do not expect somebody to just flip a magical switch in your life and then everything is good or goes back to what you consider normalcy or good. You have to be the difference. You have to be the change. And that's what the discussion of today is. What does it take in order to make that change? What does it take in order to be the change, make the difference? It takes a lot of discipline, tenacity, and heartbreak. You're going to fail, you're going to experience failure, and it's going to hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you, it hurts a lot. But if you keep going, everything will literally be fine. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Because you have to understand, when it comes to creating a diamond, it goes through a smelting process, it goes through a burning process. And what that burning process does is burn off all the impurities that that diamond may have so it can shine bright and so it can sparkle, right? So it can go places. Sparkly, shining diamonds finds itself in places all over the world. And that's what you have to do in order to become successful, in order to break that generational curse that we may have or you may have upon yourself, okay? There's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5, but as you can see, those people don't care about you, man. The prices are going to keep rising and your pay is going to stay the same. And if it does rise $1 or $2, what is that, right? We all need to take a leap of faith, not only on ourselves. We need to take a leap of faith for our family, for our future kids, for the future grandmother that comes from us. We need to take a leap of faith in order to experience that lifestyle, man. It's very much possible, and you will never know it's possible until you try again. Failure is nothing but a lesson. I know we have this negative connotation on failure, and it may come from a perspective or a standpoint of pride. Nobody wants anybody to know that they have failed, but failures mean that you are trying, and I can guarantee you more than half of the world or the majority of the world is not trying. They're giving what the world is giving them, and they complain about said, right? You can't do that. Beggars can't be choosers. So if you're not gonna bust your butt, and if you're not gonna grab life by the horns and throw it to the ground, you cannot complain about what life gives you. I made the decision a long time ago that I'm not living a life of poverty. I don't care what my family has done. I don't care who has done. I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm not gonna depend on a job. I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. I am reclaiming my time. I am taking my time back, and I'm going to go through whatever pain it is required in order to experience a life of peace, bliss, happiness. And again, we're all humans, so nobody's just going to have a life full of happiness. We're all going to have those bad days, but I would rather have a bad day in the Bentley than a freaking 1990 Toyota. Just saying. You feel me? And that's the mindset that I've had. That's the mindset I've adopted. And I wanted to share that mindset with you guys to just bring it to your attention. Open your eyes and just look around. I'm coming into the holidays. A lot of people depend on this government. And you obviously see, regardless of if you're a Republican or if you're a Democrat, the government doesn't care about you. They would rather see you starve than come to an agreement to help their fellow Americans. So what does that tell you? You have to fend for yourself. What does fend for yourself? You have to create for yourself instead of being a consumer, right? Because us being consumers is what keeps America running. If we don't consume, America will literally fall overnight, okay? You have to become a creator. You have to become a producer, right? Start solving the world problems, because once you're able to solve a problem, that's when you become wealthy. That's when the more people you affect, the more money is in that bank account, guys. So that's what I just wanted to bring to your attention today, man. It's time to leave the world behind. It's time to leave the old mindset behind, the negative mindset. Like I said, as you look around, all you see is negativity, death, and scarcity. But that doesn't have to be your life. That doesn't have to be your family's life. That doesn't have to be your future child's life. You can make a difference in your life, and you can create your own path. So, amen. Say, man, I know you're having a great day, man. It's Forever Trader Gio coming back with another video, man. If you guys want to join the group chat, man, and be around like-minded people who are never quitting, exceeding, and who's making it happen no matter what the obstacles are, visit neverquitexceed.com. Become a profit type, man. Yes, sir.